we have a solution for inside the city for passengers, and we have transport solution for outside the city.
اطلع صاحب السمو الشيخ محمد بن راشد المكتوم نائب رئيس الدولة رئيس مجلس الوزراء حاكم دبي رعاه الله على نموذجين من وحدات النقل المعلقة، وهو نظام مستقبلي للتنقل تدرسه هيئة الطرق والمواصلات بدبي بالتعاون مع شركة سكاي واي جرين تك، وتعد إحدى مبادرات الهيئة لمستقبل التنقل في الإمارة. جاء ذلك خلال تفقد سموه لنموذجي وحدات النقل المعلقة على هامش أعمال القمة العالمية للحكومات، يرافقه سمو الشيخ حمدان بن محمد بن راشد المكتوم ولي عهد دبي رئيس المجلس التنفيذي. واستمع صاحب السمو نائب رئيس الدولة رئيس مجلس الوزراء حاكم دبي لشرح من سعادة مطر الطاير المدير العام ورئيس مجلس المديرين في الهيئة حول نموذجي نظام الوحدات المعلقة الذي يمتاز باستخدام مساحة أرض أقل بعدة مرات مقارنة بالأنظمة التقليدية ذات السعة نفسها وكفاءة استخدام الطاقة الذي يقل بمقدار 5 مرات عن المركبات الكهربائية.
Good evening, everybody. Here in this Zoom meeting, it is now correct 8 o'clock, and I'm here. So, everybody. Wait. I'm gonna stop something. One moment. I think everybody here in this meeting here today, who is here in this meeting, and today I'm going to see you special information about new technology, but also to what we go do in the future. And I think this is more important to understand to what we want to create. You hear me very clear on the moment, everybody? You hear me clear? Okay. So my friends, today I'm going to see you a special information and about the technology, but not only about the technology, but also what is the planning where we go stay this year, what we go do this year, and what we go set up. So first of all, I'm go to my presentation. One moment. I go to my presentation here, and I'm going to see you directly one of my presentation videos. So one moment, please, and we go share directly our presentation. From here, we go start design, slideshow. Okay, and then I go share my screen. Start share my screen. Okay. Oh no, that's not correct. So from here I share my screen. So everybody, welcome here in this Zoom meeting. I thank everybody here. Also, Mr. Falladay, welcome, my brother. I see you're busy to prepare your sittings, and he's sitting on a good stage. You see, our curator sitting in a very comfortable sofa. Yeah.
I'm joining right from Kano.
Oh, you're still already in Kano. You prepare already for the next weekend. Next weekend, Kano, very big.
Yeah,
event, so my dear
it's going
friend,
to catch fire. Boss,
yeah,
good evening,
you
sir.
know, I'm coming. So, my dear friends, you see my screen. We built together new transport in the UAE in the future in Nigeria. More than 40 years experience. He worked for the United Nations. He do global projects. This man, he creates a company with more than 1,000 engineers, and to build on a second level. Why on a second level? You cannot build on the road. The road is stopped up and is fucked up about every place in the world where we stay with new transport technology. We must go to another level. You can only stop the traffic higher on the ground or under the ground, but under the ground is 10 times more expensive. 10 times more expensive than here. Now, to understand, with this type of vehicles, we transport 35,000 passengers in 1 hour, 7,000 passengers in 1 hour. Then we have the Unicoin, is cargo to 120 kilometers per hour. Here you see the Unitrans, and then the high-speed Universe to 500 kilometers per hour, 50,000 passengers per hour. This is a lot of people that we can transport. Later, I explain you more about this. In our vehicles, there are not drivers inside, it's driverless. We have a transport system with ICS, it's all automatic that we drive. It is 3 types. We have the urban transport, cargo, and the high speed. This is a type of rails, but I will let you more about rails and about technology soon. But I'll let you the Ecotechnopark in Belarus, there we go now. It is our Ecotechno Center, where we have started up all our technology. And the Skyway Innovation Center was one of the biggest centers in the UAE, and special for tropical climates for countries like for Nigeria, very important for testing there. And in the future, we see also Abu Dhabi lines, linear cities, Transnet. Linear cities is working out now for Vietnam. Vietnam love it so much, and this is what we set up now. In the next weeks, the board of directors from Skyward community be flying now all to Vietnam for together with our partner there to set up the business for the agreements for the first rails to build. Of course, we do this not alone. We do this together with our engineers from Skyward community from Seven Roads company in Estonia. As you see, we're working very hard every day, and this is the problem. What you see now here, this is a problem. What you see, what you must stop. You can look for another solution. But you can do electric cars. You can more outsource filters, but this is not the problem to stop the traffic. This is what we need to do in the world. And let's see now this video from Yunitsky in Minsk.
2020 год напомнит человеку и человечеству в целом о личной и цивилизационной уязвимости. Мы создаем самую безопасную, экономичную и надежную транспортную систему и все когда-либо существовавшие. Уверен в успехе. Наша уверенность только растет. Развитие технологий продолжается. Наш девиз – строй Skyway, спасай планету.
Yes, build Skyway and save the planet. This is what he said in Russian language. This is what we want to share with everybody, new technology in the world. Now, what we have told already before, this is our goal together for myself and Boris Rochena to build in Nigeria. We have first our planning from Lekki to Lagos, but maybe this can change because we have now already an offer from out Enugu state and also from our Delta states is coming soon, and maybe in the future, very soon, we go talk next week also for Kano. Because we go build in different areas in the country, not only one place. The most important is we must find the right people on our side that we're not going to build and later the project not coming. There's also one line, but we can create this a line what you can build very fast. It's only on a string technology, very fast. And this is my goal for Lagos Abuja or Lagos Kano or Lagos Port Harcourt or to other places that we can go, because we go very fast and very, very, very cheap. And this is why we must do it. Yes, my dear friends, it is now the time to do it. And I tell you, come now in this technology before it is too late. Come now in the technology before it is too late. This technology we go create for everywhere in the world. Together with our two curators, Mr. Faladay and Mr. Ferdinand, that now on the moment from all Nigeria go to different places and different stages to create more people who can be partners. Because in the future, you can only be a partner about a target project. Maybe when we build in Vietnam, you can maybe only invest in Vietnam. But now our curators working very hard that you can be a member in all the states from everywhere in the world, from all the countries in the world, that you make money on every project where we build and where we create. And if you want to understand what is high speed, look to this video. This is high speed universe, 500 kilometers per hour. I think this is a dream for everybody. Of course, we built on a moment in another place. This is in Sharjah in the United Emirates. Here you see the Sheikh of Sharjah. We invest in the first test rail track, 400 meters track, where he has his own vehicle special for him design. This is what you have seen in Sharjah. This is not for a joke, this is real technology. The technology is designed also in all safety on the engine. The steel wheel here, the turning on the rail, the hanging on the rail or drive up the rail. This is one type of rail. We have type of tracks, different type of track rails. This depends on what type of vehicle we go trying to build everywhere in the world. This steel wheel turn on the rail, he turning around and he sent energy, he create energy and he send this to the batteries. And on this way we can transport you in every situation. If we have no more power, we can create our own power and that you will not have problems. Now for Nigeria, we go create our own power stations. And for Nigeria, we go create power stations between the 2 and the 6 megawatts, what we go produce on our own lines. This agreement, we have already something with one of the people who create this technology. Now, no more accidents, no more smoke, no traffic, no delays, no waiting times, and very cheap transport. We have tested by every situation, earthquake, flooding waters, hurricanes, and tsunamis. This is new Nigeria, we know this. Stop this problem, change this pole to my pole, and your problem go over. Change only this pole to my pole, and we stop the problem. 50% of the people come up the road. You know where is this? Yes, Apapa. We have a very good solution for Apapa. For Apapa, we built from directly in the sea, directly to the city on a higher level, the next rail on a higher level, and we bring the container to a speed from 120 kilometers per hour to the city. Yesterday, I see a very important information on CNN. It is not imagine, but now I stay in shock. I talk always that the price for transport is $500, $600 for transport from the beach from the sea to here. But now I see yesterday on CNN a very good information. I make a photo from this. I go, let's see it later to you. From China, transport a container with a boat to Nigeria is 22,000 kilometers. 22,000 kilometers. This price is $3,500 for transport a container from there to here. For 22 kilometers to drive from the port to the city to one place, you pay $4,000 for a container to transport in the city. Can you imagine the difference of price what you create? Because you need the extra control, you need extra security in Nigeria for the container, and all the price on the road is all calculated $4,000. My dear friends, this is expensive. You see, it is cheaper to bring your container from China to here than you bring a container from the sea to the city. Can you imagine this? This is why we must change this transport in Nigeria. We must stop this high cost what everybody must pay. We must bring it to a low level, to a low cost. And if you think that we can build here for the price of skyway transportation, public transport between the $3 and the $8 million, the monorail, you know, make something very clear to you. Why we must change it, and not only say why we must do this and change it and blah, blah, blah. I want to see you something now, very important that you see why it is so important that we change this technology here in the world for everybody, for everyone. Look very good to these things what I will let's see to you one moment here. So you see my screen on this moment. This is out of a message from Unitsky.com news. Here you see on 17 February, what he have designed already again, a new audio book, what he have designed, report by Anatoli Eduardovich String Technologies on 17 February. He designed this. Now, the report Unitsky String Technologies on 15 February. Every day we write you news, what we create, what we do. We answer public questions about string technology on 11 February. The other one, Transport Adventures, String Transport Technology with authorities and industries on 10 February. You can find all this information on the site unitsky.com. You can write this now, unitsky.com. Unitsky.com, there you can find all this news about technology. And every 2-3 days or every 5 days, you'll find new information about what Unitsky is busy to create. And believe me, this is big things what he creates. Not only this, but you see here also Unitsky. Here you see him. You see our engineer. What we see here, mass media Unitsky technology is ready to introduce U-Sky cargo passengers complex. And we have visited together with our people. We have visited this place. And I think Mr. Faladay, I see him here, he can confirm this. Together with my wife and with many people, we was here. Mr. Faladay, can you confirm this that you was in Sharjah and that you have seen real this vehicle there inside.
Thank you very much, sir, Ambassador Kristiaan. Good evening, everyone in the room. Good evening, our power leader, Dr. Sami, I see he's in the room, and Curator Ferdinand. Yeah, my name is Falade. I want to tell us that indeed we have a powerful brand in our hand. This product you are seeing here, UniFlash, or the one we know as high-speed Unipulse, is real. As you see, Ambassador, our wife holding it, the same way we went there, we even rode in those booths of the vehicle, and it was amazing. It was super real. We were live at United Arab Emirates. October last year with some representatives from various countries, and this was amazing. And in fact, if you bought on this vehicle, you wouldn't even feel as if you are moving. It's just like you close your eyes, you discover you move from point A to point B. It was really amazing. And I believe in the history of transportation, this is just one that we cannot compare with anything. And I can see reason why the world are queuing to adopt this technology is real. As you can see, this unibike you're saying, we rode in it. It was amazing. It was super. It was lovely. And some of the pictures you see them in some of our later presentation, it is real. And this is what you should not miss out of, because I believe you need to write your family's name with golden pen to be part of this. The same way this is being done in United Arab Emirates, the rulers of the United Arab Emirates have already written their name with golden pen, and you have the pen in your hand also to write your name. So it's indeed real, super real. And I was so excited to have achieved this. Before I was seeing with one eye, but seeing this, riding on it, I could say, confidently now that I see with 4 eyes. Okay, because I can say it anywhere, and that is more the reason why we're flying. We're moving, strongly, because we want to ensure every Nigerian, every African participate in this, so that we will not, become consumer tomorrow. We can be co-owner of technology. Ambassador, thank you very much for the privilege given to me to have it.
Okay, my dear friends, thank you, Mr. Falade. Why let's stay here on this place? Because people. Yeah, but is there already plans to increase the portfolio? Look, here stay Bazamba Marketing Sky first commercial project is launched. The company has set up plans to increase the portfolio to 10 projects by the end of 2022. Investment in design, construction, and certification of new sky transport and freight facilities in the UAE is already totaled for more than $14 million. I tell you, my dear friends, this is not a joke. This is real. And I tell you now, it is time to be one of our people. And we go always to many places in the world. And I tell to you before, look to this information that I share now with you today. Look to this information that I will share now with you today. InnoTrans 2022 is one of the biggest inventions in the world, is the biggest exhibitions in the world about transport. All the biggest players stay on InnoTrans 2022 in the world. And we stay here also, you can see it, Unitsky String Technology, Unitsky String Technology. He stayed there in as an exhibition from 20 to 23 September. If you want to go to that exhibition, I click on this. If you want to go to that, my dear friends, this is Unitsky String Technologies in Belarus. Here you have also all the information about this. And here he explained what he go do, what he want to tell, the information what he's right here. Yeah? The lowest full cost at $4 million a kilometer. Engineering solution, pattern press and track structure. Here you see By comparing the elevated Dubai Metro, commercial train is $120 million the kilometer. The Seattle monorail, $60 million the kilometer. The Shannon monorail is $180 million the kilometer. The convention metro magnet Everton, here you see even slow road costs, which more than mass transportation, about the $5 million. Now, my dear friends, this is information what is directly what coming there online. And let's see you the things what he let's see you there. These the things what he go, let's see you there on the Innotrans in Berlin. He go to prove there the Unibus with passengers vehicle flow up to 50,000 people per hour via each overpass. What is the cost? 0.02 per passenger per kilometer at the speed of 150 kilometers. My dear friends, the Unicorn, the line of cargo vehicles moving transport containers for 0.01 cent per ton per kilometer at the speed from 120, 130 kilometers per hour. This is the present of the container, what you call it, see there. And the other one is the Uniflash, the mass production model of Uniflash flash at a speed from 300 to 500 kilometers per hour, 6 persons in a cabin through superior design. My dear friends, now you can go very fast to this level. And I say to you, if you want to go to Germany, to this Innotrans in Berlin, book now your tickets for your hotels, otherwise you don't have places. Everything is fully booked, otherwise you have no place. And this is why I'm be there also. I'm be there also the 4 days, I'm be there. But it's not expensive. For 1 day pass is 50 euros. For a 4 day pass is 75 euros for 4 days. My dear friends, now, another thing what I want to share with you here today. I tell you, I give you new information today. I give you important information. Let's see you. I stop my sharing of my screen. I go to my video here. And you know this man. For the people who don't know him, wait, I go sharing my screen again. 1 moment. Otherwise, you don't see it. Share screen. Okay, now share. Okay, now you see it. This man, you know him. If you don't know him, don't know him now because he's very popular in Nigeria. It's Kenny Blaq. Kenny Blaq, I have this weekend a meeting with him, and he will be one of our ambassadors of the project in Nigeria. My dear friend, this guy is amazing, amazing. I've talked with him last week. He loved the technology so much. You must hear very good because the sound is not very clear. I was in a hall when I make the video, but I hope that you hear it. But it will be very. It's not so hard because I make this video with my phone. And the thing that you must do is open your volume very high now, but close your microphone or open your volume that you hear very good what that he said. Here we go.
Just look around this amazing initiative. You will create traffic in Nigeria, and the amazing part is that this project it was done successfully from the island to the airport in 10 minutes. Together we can kill the traffic in Nigeria. Together we can build a fast transportation system and create a good to reach the parking. Trust me, we won't regret it. This is because it's better for you. This is for all of us.
You hear what he said? I'll do it again.
Just look around this amazing initiative. You will create traffic in Nigeria, and the amazing part is that this project it was done successfully from the island to the airport in 10 minutes. Together we can kill the traffic in Nigeria. Together we can build a fast transportation system and very audience to trust me. This is not for you. This is for all of us.
So, my dear friends, you hear what he said. It is not only for him, it is for all of us. He said this must come to Nigeria. And he said, I go do everything with you together for bring this real to Nigeria. And this is why I want that we bring it to Nigeria, because it is very, very important that we can bring it to Nigeria. So I go back to my presentation here, and I will see you something here that you must understand. I go here to my presentation. Now, how easy we can build this, how easy. You see in the middle of the road, only one line. And we build on a higher level. We build on a higher, I don't need many space, only the middle of the road. Give me your grass space on the road. More than this, I don't need. But together, I won't bring it with you to the right people. I can build it under a PPP project. I can build it under half government, not half government, but I don't want to give it fully on government's hands. I want to keep my maintenance by myself, because otherwise in 4 years we have no more line. So I want to create from out our company the maintenance by ourselves, that I'm real, that we in the next 20 years also drive in Nigeria. And this is important for public transport, but also the cargo. Loading rate 6 tons per 1 second. And unloading my fully train in 30 seconds. Done. And here we go. It is not so difficult to build. We have everywhere the best course in capital cost, operation cost, energy cost, environment pollution, transportation, everywhere. But it is only we won't do this together. And together with our two people that we have as investors in Nigeria, Mr. Argodande Samsudin and Mr. Ene Odo is one of the two first people who have invested in this technology in Nigeria. Before myself, I was already started. And these men, they have a passion for this technology. These people have a passion. We are now on the moment board of directors of Skita. We are board of directors of Skita, of the company what we have set up in Nigeria. The only goal that these guys have now is to bring it real to life. I don't know that Mr. Argodande Samsudin is here, that he can say a small word to the people. When he's here, Sami, you hear me or you don't hear me? If you be here, maybe you can say hello to somebody.
Good evening, Ambassador. Can you hear me?
Oh, thank you. Yes, Argonando, can you say something to the people here in the room?
Yeah, it's just that people should still believe that it is real, that they are acquiring live assets with the technology, and it's not what anybody can play with. We keep investing, regardless of the fact that we have some few units of the allotment. We still keep investing, and people should understand that it's the lifetime asset and intrinsic value assets. And there are a lot of things that we are not to say out publicly. We are doing a lot of background work right now. It's going to shock a lot of people. Gone are the days whereby we have to go after people for this technology. Maybe that was when this technology was on architectural drawing on paper. But right now, things that we are trying to implement right now is that it will shock the majority of people. If you are still a pessimist, you may regret not investing. You just need to do it right now. We still have the big promo, what do you call it? $5,000 face of the future, exactly. So I think that's give you a lot of leverage right now to grab it before that particular package ends. Your face will be in the Minsk, Belarus, and as well, you know, you're going to write history for your family. So what we can just say, just to let you understand that the value exceeded what you believe right now, or what the company is putting in place, the contract they have signed. Already we have 10 projects they have signed. There are some contracts that is not in the news. They are not currently right now in the news. They are not in the news right now. What Unitsky wants the owner of the contract to mention those contracts themselves. You know, it's not what we can talk about right now. As I speak with you, they have signed those contracts. So money have been deposited. Implementation is ongoing. Feasibility study is ongoing without anybody knowing what's going on. It is the owner of those projects that will announce themselves when maybe after almost implementation of completion of those projects. So it is no more a joke. And if you have to do it, you have to do it right. Just not for yourself. You have to also consider that generation yet unborn are coming, that you'll be doing this for them. Paulo that I invested in Coca-Cola shares is no more right now. Great grandchildren are the one inheriting the dividends right now. So the same thing you're applying to do that is going to be massive, is going to be beyond your imagination when these dividends start coming in from next year, expectedly as we expect. But you need to make sure that you have a lot of the units, because the bigger the units of allotments, the bigger the number of dividends you're going to get. You cannot imagine you getting a lot every 3 months from this company. How good that can be. We don't know what the company will start with yet. Maybe quarterly, but regardless that is going to be to start with, maybe once in a year or quarterly, at least once they start paying dividend, it means that you have already scaled through poverty for your next generation. Once they can start paying at least a dividend from their project, it means, guys, you are in for the big deal, for the big thing for yourself, for your generation yet unborn. I'm on over 2 years of this technology. I invested from February 2014 when we only have the architectural drawing of Unitsky brain on paper. I only saw that through a Russian language, and it's always joy for me to invest more. I never tired of investing, and I don't know how I'm doing this, but I just believe that I will not have this same opportunity forever again. So every day is a day for me to grab more of the allotments you need. We can talk now, but my timekeeper is Ambassador Kristiaan. So we.
Sorry, can I ask you something? You are financial director from Skita. You speak that we make a progression this year, that we can find the funds for build our first 1, 2, 3 kilometers for Nigeria.
Yeah, the fact is just that let's be realistic with ourselves. This is not a presentation or a Zoom meeting that we want to bobo you, or we want to woo you, or we want to convince you, or we want to try to, market you to invest. Let me say, my brother, I like to be very straightforward. If you like, invest. If you like to invest. This is just me. I like to be very blunt. This is not a matter of we trying to run after somebody anymore. But the fact is just that we have engaged government several times. They love the technology. Giving us the right of way is not an issue. But we need to source for the fund. The fund needs to come in. I said something the other time, that we are doing a lot of things on the ground that it is not in the news. And those things we are doing, you'll be shocked very soon. what you see, you'll be shocked yourself. You see it real life. So people that are still saying that this is a scam until they come beat down for Nigeria. Shape now, you want me to beat down for Nigeria? We will carry and come your domot. We will carry this technology, come your domot. Now that time your eye will open. So please, we have gone past that stage whereby we have to be chasing people to invest in this technology. This is the time we have to now know realistically that this is now real. It's beyond your imagination. It's beyond anybody. It's beyond imagination as well, because I never thought in my lifetime I will actually fly in a vehicle. I did that in Charger. I run in the vehicle in Charger live, and I have the video on my phone here. So please, guys, don't listen to when you want to search about Skyway investment and you go to the internet and you see one small boy in one small corner of a room writing article about the technology, and you take that as a guidance to guide your investment idea. No, this is not it. Please understand the fact that United Arab Emirates have invested a lot in the technology. Understand the fact that 10 contracts has been signed. Understand the fact that me and Ambassador Kristiaan saw it live, the feasibility study, the architectural drawing of feasibility study of a contract already paid in UAE. $250 million, $250,000 was paid. I beg your pardon. $250,000 was paid for that feasibility study. I saw the feasibility study live, detailed feasibility study. I've never seen that kind of feasibility study in my life. So what we are saying right now is just please, for the sake of yourself, for the sake of your family, for the sake of your generation, this is the dying time. We're on 14.2 stage. This is the dying time you can invest in this technology. Your risk is minimal as compared to my risk in 2014.
Yes, of course.
Your risk is a little bit minimal now. And I don't know how Unitsky is doing it. It's giving you discount at this stage where we are closing the pre-development stage. These are discounts we got in 2015, 2016. And if you can see those discounts at the back office, and you cannot buy it all, my brother, you might bite finger in few days. Sorry, Ambassador.
Yeah.
Face of the future. How many days is remaining?
5 days.
5 days. You can imagine 5 days. You can do it in installments or you can do it at a one-time payment. So please, my brother, my sister, I am begging you not to do it for yourself alone. We are appealing to you. Do this for our people, for our family, for our generation unborn, and let's eradicate poverty completely with this opportunity of Unitsky String Transport technology. It's taking over 50% of the world transport system. Very soon, you're going to be seeing me again on Zoom meeting. I'm coming with a bomber episode. It's going to be an episode from Dr. Sami. You have to wait for those episodes. And what I needed to get something good before I can come on Zoom again. I want to show you real statistical things that we have been able to do in some period of time where I was not doing presentation. Those meetings were able to arrange on the ground. Those involvement of government functionaries were able to talk to, where documents we have right now. Those projects we are looking at, we are going to achieve in short period of time, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. I'm not talking about Unitsky project. I'm talking about Africa project now. I'm talking about Unitsky String Transport technology running in Africa, Nigeria, and the rest of the cities here in Africa. So we need to understand that the dying time is here already. 14.2 stage will never come back. There's a possibility that we may not do the whole stage of 15 stage. There's a strong possibility that this contract they are signing on the ground without anybody knowing, it may be the end of this opportunity. So not everything we can say here. That's why you see me working on the ground, because I believe some people, our people, they like reality kind of. We have talked, and with the ambassador. We've been talking since 2016 to Africans to invest in this technology. But still, some people still have this benefit of doubt that until this is built in our country before they can invest. You can imagine that kind of mentality. But I am telling you guys, this is a time you come on board. I am here in Abuja. We just came to meet some dignitary here, and we're talking about a project in Europe for this technology. I can tell you the facts and figure. It's not what you might have known already. These are just few things that is going to buy off the remaining stages, because there are a lot of partnership here and there. People are signing up and down right now to make sure that everybody gets the whole share of the remaining stages. So please, my brother, my sister, don't allow this to go away. The way we are doing presentation yesterday is not the same way we are doing Zoom meeting presentation now again, because we are more convinced, we are more relaxed. You can see when has Eneudo done Zoom meeting last? When have I done Zoom meeting? Because these are grandpas of the opportunity, and they are trying to relax, and they know they have made it. But we will not relax, we will not relent until we get as much as our people on board. Your joy can be to have the share certificate, and that's going to be our joy as well. And this is a lifetime opportunity you cannot let loose. Ambassador, my people just need to understand the fact that when we are going to be bombarding them with episode of Zoom meeting, yes, and then we'll be coming back with reality of what we've been able to achieve. Dr. Sami will be able to come back again with what we've been able to achieve. I believe that time may not be a time that would have you would have missed the opportunity. So please, guys, let's do this. Let's do it all. I am not with my laptop. I would have show you some documents to let you know that this stage has closed already. But I am telling you, go and do it. Do it now. If you have invested, invest more. I'm on about twist. Be like Dr. Sami. When I finish one installment, I pick another installment. Ambassador is doing the same. Eneudo is doing the same. Ferdinand is doing the same. Falade is. Why are we doing this? From the Partners Commission we are getting, we put it back to the system. Why are we doing this? Are we crazy for doing this? Guys, I think you should understand one thing, that these guys know better than you do. So for them to have been doing this, I think they are not mad. I think they've seen what you've not seen. So you just have to emulate that understanding that these guys are not here for a joke, and they are not here to waste their time. Somebody cannot just abandon leaving his country, Belgium, to sit in Nigeria if we are not serious. I cannot abandon my family to come here to Abuja, FCT, if we are not serious about this deal. It's all things that you need to, in a few days now, in UAE again. Why are we talking every word? Because we are at the dying minute of this opportunity. So guys, let's do it together, and let's completely have a new wealthy idea for generation yet unborn. Ambassador, thank you for my time. That my time can be few, but if I want to do my Zoom meeting, I have to blow you away. So appreciate.
Okay, Dr. Sami, thank you so much that you was here and that you did an explanation to what we want to go. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. So here you see that Mr. Chibochena, the vice president of the company, have checked it in Sharjah before we bring this wheel to life here in Nigeria. And this is a certificate of incorporation in Nigeria, what we have set up on 28th of December 2020. Myself, together in talking with the Minister of Transport for let's see to him on the Summit Transport of 2020, I have let's see to him why it was so important for bringing this here to life. So before I go to investment, I want to say to you one thing. We have big people who invest in this technology, like Steve Gall is one of the investors in this technology. Now you can invest in Boeing in 1970 dollars. You can invest in Google before Google was Google on 0.001 cent. Before Google was started. Same like we, before we was official market. And this is here the same. Now, if you go see to Google, you see today is $2,757. Tesla, $1,000. Amazon, $3,000. And if you see, this is all new technology. If you invest in Google in 2004, on 21 February, you pay 15 naira for one Google share. Today you pay 1.6 million naira. My dear friends, this is not a joke, this is real. If you have $1,000 in 2004 in Google, you have to pay 44 billion naira on your bank account. And it is on the meantime already more than this. All the things what we say, Google is only one application and it's only this on transfer. We see how many things we design, how much sales we go have from Unibike, Unicar, Unitrans, Unitruck, the cargo, Unicorn, the combo flight. Here you see the cars, the Unimobile, the electric stroller, the wheelchair, what we have designed, string technology certifications, security models, we have everything. You have from us a certificate from minimum $1 when we go pre-IPO. Pre-IPO, I want to explain you directly what is this. Now here you see the company is authorized with 400 billion of allotment of shares, and this is the issue. 98% is sells out. Don't wait before it is too late. We have a package here from $300 monthly, 2 months is 18,000 allotment of units. We have a package from $3,000. You can pay $1,000 every month. It's 108,000 allotment of units. And here you see all the other packages: 12,000 for $500, for 28,000 for $1,000, 60,000 for $2,000, and you can pay this all in 5 months. But you see that we go to the stock exchange, is the ESN number. But we, like Sami just said to you, we have a special promotion. Now, don't regret this, what we give now to you here. I want, let's see to you, $5 package, one-time payment or installment, 450,000 shares now in a minimum stock for $450,000 in 2023 if you go stock exchange. This is now $5,000, it is $450,000 worth. This package is only for the next 5 days. Don't take the risk to wait longer, because if you close it in 5 days, it is finished. Don't take the risk. Also, your hologram, like you see now, your photo come in the Ecotechno Park in Belarus, with where is your country, where you come from, and your picture, like I have here with all the investors, this package. I see it again, $5,000, do it now. You can pay this package. That's the only package that you can pay in 10 months with $500 monthly. Don't wait for this. We go in London on the stock exchange. This has nothing to see with Nigeria, only we will in London on the stock exchange, and we give you dividends. Now, my friends, keep now your ears open when I see you. I want to see you something that is very important for everyone. This is calculated on 10 different transport companies in the world. And it is calculated what is the opportunity, the possibility what you can achieve. This is not a guarantee, but it gives you one idea to what we can go. Yeah. When you have now a package for $1,000, here $1,000 investment, and there's now 28,000 allotment of units, and it's there $10 on the stock exchange, and it's there $10. When we build 100,000 kilometers of rail, then you receive about $51,000 every year on your bank account on dividends. This is $4,200 monthly, only for this package for $1,000. If you don't sell your allotment of units, when it is a $2,000 packet, is 60,000 allotment of units. Now it's $112,000 on your bank account. When it is a packet from $3,000, it's 108,000 allotment of units. When it's at $10 on the stock exchange, you achieve 189, almost $200,000. Now the same package from $1,000 is maybe 1 year later $50 on the stock exchange. Then you receive an amount from 250,000. This is $21,000 monthly. My dear friends, you see what is this here? A quarterly, sorry, per quarter. No, monthly. If you here see $2,000 package, 60,000 shares, is $579,000, it's $48,000 monthly. When it's there $500 on the stock market, the package for $3,000 now. Hello, this noisemaker, can you stop this? Okay. $500 on the stock exchange, that's $10 million every year in your bank account. Now, I want to calculate for you one thing. Now invest 450,000 allotment of units of dividend shares, it's $5,000. When it's there $10 on the stock market, that's $4.5 million. If you sell all your shares, it's 2,565,000,000 naira. 2,565,000,000 naira. What you can have when we go next year of the year. Go wait for this. You go wait for invest $5,000, $500 monthly, what you can pay in installments. Don't wait this. Do it now before it is too late. We have 50 stages of development, and we stay now on the last one before we close our stages. But dear friends, this is not a joke. You can ask this. You can ask this on our other curator, Mr. Ferdinand. Mr. Ferdinand, can you say something short to the people why you must now not regret this investment? Why you must coming now inside before it is too late? Mr. Ferdinand, if you'll be here, the word is to you. Hello? Mr. Ferdinand, you here? No, Mr. Ferdinand, not here. Okay, then I give the word to Mr. Francis Abutu. Mr. Francis, you as Nigerian, you stay outside of the country. Tell to the people why they must invest and why you did it. Why it is so important that you invest in this technology. What is from you so important that you did it? Open your speaker. Francis, your speaker is closed.
Yep, I'm open now. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Chief Ambassador, for giving me this opportunity to speak on this webinar. Your question is very, very simple. The reason why I invested, why I joined the Skyworld community is to eliminate the problem of transportation in Nigeria and Africa as a whole, which is for us a major task. After electricity, the other second problem we have in Nigeria is transportation. To make it easy, for us to move from point A to point B, and even cheaper as well. Not only that, for you to be a co-owner of this incredible future of transportation company worldwide, be a partner and co-owner of this company, and have the chance to also receive dividend, a lifetime dividend, not only for you, but for your family and friends. So it's going to be a win-win situation for you to be a part of this company, which will change the world on a greener pasture, that will use solar energy and natural energy to move from one place to the other, to alleviate, to make transportation easy and cheaper for us. So for me, it's very simple. Making a big change, being a part of a change, being a part of the future of transportation that will change the world and that will eliminate also pollution. And not only that, that will make this world a better place to be for you and me and our children for the future. Be a part of this future of transport technology and be a part of change in the world. So for me, living based here in Belgium, as a Nigerian, I want to be a part of changing and making in Nigeria. You're always going to think this is going to be 20 years from now. No, a change starts from now, and it starts with you. If you don't make a change, nothing will ever change. So try to be a part of this. Be a part of this, because it's going to be a reality very, very soon. So don't say we didn't tell you. And if you're looking for a miracle, God has just opened a door for you to achieve your miracle. Don't wait for the miracle to drop down from heaven. God gives signs of miracle for you. So the day I got to know about this technology, I got to know about our world community, I realized that this is a miracle that I've been praying for. God has answered my prayers to make me see the light of a change for myself and for all the people around me. And since I got to know about it, I've made a lot of friends, more friends, and I've made my brothers and my sisters very, very happy for just introducing this Skyward community to them. People always say, oh, change is going to come. No, change is now. You are the change. If you're not willing to change, nothing around you will ever change. So please be a part of a change that will make this world a better place for you and me, and a lot from it by just investing a little bit of money monthly, little bit of your money monthly that will now become, an inner income for your lifetime and a lifetime of your children. So don't lose the chance. Don't say we didn't tell you. This is not, waiting for anything. It's now or never. If you do it, you will never regret it. You will always come back to us and say, thank you for giving us this opportunity. Like I would thank Ambassador Prosper and all the people that brought me into this company. I am thankful to them for the opportunity of a lifetime. Be a part of it.
Mr.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your explanation. I'm very happy that you make it again clear. And yes, this is the reason why you must do it. So I want now ask to the people who have now questions. If you have a question, myself and Mr. Faladay and when other leaders is here, they can answer this question. So when somebody have a question, please ask your question now. You can raise up your hand, you can open your microphone, but one by one, please. We go have Zoom. I want hear if somebody have a question for. Yes, okay, I see one person here. Ibim Sofim, Mr. Ibim.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. The location and a little bit struggling, but we do our best to hear you. Yes, explain your question.
Okay, my question is, please, can you please throw more light on the dividends calculation? Please, more light one more time on the dividend calculation.
Wait, can you repeat it, please, of Mr. Faladay? You have understand it?
All right. Yes, I think he asked if we can throw more light on dividend calculation.
Okay. Let's see it again. Dividend calculation. One moment. I go to here to my slide. Again, one moment. I go again to my slide. I want to make something clear. This is a calculation that we have set up on 10 different transport companies in the world. What they give now to the people in the world on dividends. This is not a guarantee. This will give you only one idea what it can be for Skyward community members. 20%. Normally, company gives 6, 7 to 8% on people who is dividend holders. We give 20% from our profits. Go to the shareholders. We have on the moment we have 700,000 shareholders from 44,000 shareholders in Nigeria, 48,000 shareholders in Nigeria, from packages for $100 to $1 million, but people have invested in Nigeria. Now, 20% of the profits, if Unitsky make a rail and he make profits on this rail from $10 million, $2 million go to the shareholders in this company. This means the 10 million, this go split out to the 720,000 people who are shareholders. Of course, when people sell the shares one time on the stock market, you sell your shares, you're not more a dividend holder. Then you'll be an owner who sell your shares. This is only for the people who don't sell the shares on the stock market. You must stay 1 year on the stock exchange, and then when we make profits, after this, we make the calculation and we send money to you. Now, this is calculated not on $1 on the stock exchange, but on $10. Also not on $500 or $1,000. If you look to these calculations of this market here, let's see to you, it is not calculated like $2,700, not $1,000, not $3,000, not $160, not $300, only on $10 on the stock exchange. When it's $10 on the stock exchange, then you receive by a packet for $1,000 between, and when we have built 100,000 kilometers of rail, 100,000 kilometers of rail in the world is very fast. Believe me, in Nigeria, we can easily build 1,000 kilometers, easy. There's 100,000 kilometers built and $10 on the stock market is $51,000 what you receive every year on your bank account. This is $4,200. If it is a package what you have invested now from $2,000 and it's $10 on the stock exchange, you receive $112,000. It's $9,000 monthly. If you have invested a package from $3,000 now, it's 108,000 allotment of units, then you receive $200,000 every year, it's $17,000 monthly. But we have now a package from 450,000 units for only $5,000. When it's $10 on the stock market and you sell it on the stock market, this is not dividends. As you sell it, then you receive 2.5 billion naira. This is when you sell it. But when you keep it, and it's you have 450,000 units. Calculate this here. When it's 450,000 units, this is here 100,000. You take it 4 times double. Here 108. Do it 4 times double. Then you receive about $800,000 every year when it's $10. My friends, this is only dividends calculation. This is when you sell it. If you don't sell it and it's $10, this is 4 times double from here, but this is 100,000 units. Here it is 400,000 units. This is why I want to explain to you, don't sell your allotment of units. Never, never, never. Keep it always in your hands. This is your portfolio for your guarantee for all your life, for your children, for your grandchildren, for that you're going pension, that you have a good life after this. This is money for the next 50 to 100 years. This is why I say, do it now, before it is too late. So, one more question. Somebody. I'm sorry, I don't understand your voice is in your speaker is very unconfused. It's not too clear. Okay, I hope that I have complained it, that I can explain it to you like this. Okay, next one, next person. 2 persons have here raised the hand. Samuel, and Sam. The first one. We open the speaker. Mr. Sam of Mr. Samuel. Mr. Sam of Mr. Samuel. Open your speaker.
Somewhere am I doing? Please open your speaker.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Sam, okay, is here now. Mr. Sam, open your speaker if you have a question, otherwise.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Yes, thank you for the information. I want to find out concerning the dividend. We are told that we are likely to expect dividend this year. What I want to find out is the crowdfunding is still ongoing. So I don't know, is it from the crowdfunding fund they used to pay dividend or what?
No. I just explained it. I think you're not here very well. I say on the moment when we start to build outside of the ecotechno, first rail is inside. This money from the crowdfunding, the technology. After stage 15, we start to build, and when we build 1 year and we have profits, this 20% go to the shareholders. There's nothing to see with crowdfunding, absolutely not.
And what then is this year?
You say also not that we have this year COVID, and we have also not shared that we have what we have fight. Many people in the country go bankrupt. Yeah, we have keep our very strong. We have fight for this that we can create it. But in COVID, we have many companies who was bankrupt. If not all the goods for end our project. This is why it take a little bit longer time. But be happy that we have made it, and that you can be one of the people who can next year or the year after is the first dividend. Don't lose this because it will go fast. It's very important. This information. And when something changes, it's better a plan than lose an opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, thank
The
you.
next person. Mr. Samuel, okay, to you, Samuel Emoding, Emodong. Open your speaker, please.
Somewhere, I'm doing. Please open your speaker, sir. If you are still in the room, I could see you raised your hand.
Okay, when the number is a question, then I can say to you here again, it was a very nice meeting.
Okay. Yeah, it's speaker is on now.
Okay.
You can have a question.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Ambassador. Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you clear.
Very well.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm in an outstation location, and so the connection is very poor.
No
That's
problem.
why I couldn't get it. Mine is not so much of a question, but a request. It sounds, for the much that I could hear, it sounds very interesting. So I wanted to know if it's possible to get a hold of that slide so I could check it very well. And then if I have question, I could also send my question because of the off and on of the connection. I'm connecting with my phone, so I couldn't really pick everything you've said. But it sounds interesting anyway.
My technicians, they send tomorrow the recording to Mr. Faladay and Mr. Ferdinand, and these people can share it with the people who need this recording for today. No problem.
Okay, so I would just drop my email in
Can
case.
take tomorrow contact with Mr. Faladay or Mr. Ferdinand, and he can send it later to you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. So, my dear friends, I thank everybody who was here in the meeting room today. We have very big plans, like you see. Invest now in the last 5 days before we close it. Before we close our investment packages from the phase of the future. It's very, 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 very important. Maybe that
Ambassador, this phase of the future is the last time it will come.
Yes.
This is the last one. We needed to actually apply for Unitsky, to try to hear from people. A lot of people were actually requesting for this phase of the future to come back again. A lot of applications, we have to rule a lot of applications to the board for them to bring this phase of the future back. I think people don't understand the reason why we're having this phase of the future. The importance of these units, that more or less you are paying 1 to 90 ratio discount. I'll tell you, my brother, this same size of package was like you buying it in 2015, 2016. Imagine the year we are in right now, 2022. This same package was the package we bought in 2016. So if you can have this package now, my brother, at the tail end of the pre-development stage, you may not understand it, but we understand. We that have been there for long understand that this is a golden opportunity for everyone. 5 days remaining. Please try as much as possible. If you don't need to break the bank to do it, you can do it on installment package, 1 month installment package. You can have your allotment units to you. But my fear I have is that because of this new style Unitsky is trying to emulate, is trying to not talk much anymore. Unitsky is not talking much anymore about this project. We are not hearing much. After our our Dubai event, you can see that there's no much news from Yunitsky himself, if you've been watching. So there's a lot of things they are doing on the ground that is not open to the world now. But I am telling you, there's some secret information we have that we cannot share publicly because of the people that, the competition in the industry. The face of the future is a package you cannot afford to miss. It's not going to come back ever again. Before this face of the future come on board, there was a lot of meeting we had. There was a lot of application we need to send to the board. We need to we have just 5 days left. I am not saying that you cannot pick other packages, but if you have the capacity, the financial will to do this, please, you don't need to break the bank to do it. You can pay monthly, which is very, very important. It will not come again. That discount will not come again. I am telling you, more or less like giving you free shares. That's what they're doing.
And you can pay with $500 monthly. $500.
Yeah, it gives them a lot of pain. It gives them a lot of pain to bring it back. They are not happy to bring it back themselves, because they know that definitely why they bringing this back when they already have some deals on the ground where people are trying to close the stages. Why should they bring the stage of the futures again back? We need to actually appeal to them. Kate, if you know Kate, the communication manager, she did a lot of job. Ambassador Kristiaan did a lot of job for pushing. I also involved myself to push to the board that please, people need this back. Now we brought it back, and I see that people are not even understanding the opportunity that these 5 days may now be forever, not anymore. You may not even have it anymore. Please, very, very important that you must not miss it. If you have the financial will, please grab it before they close the remaining 5 days to pick the package. And more importantly as well, if you have an abandoned packages before, if you have an abandoned package now, they are trying to install those packages back. You just need to do the requirements, and they will get back your abandoned. Some people, because of financial will, they could not be able to continue the installments. You need to go talk to your upline or talk to your team lead so that they can assist you to bring back your cancelled installments. It's very, very important, guys. Any package you actually miss and you lose as a moment, 2023, the person will bite his fingers. And I hope you are not among those that will bite their fingers in 2023. Ambassador, thank you for my time.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sami. You make it very clear to everybody. So, my dear friends, I think this was a big announcement. And also, what I want to say, next weekend, Mr. Faladay, maybe you can close it with a little bit of information for next week in Kano.
All right, thank you very much, Ambassador. Thank you, Honorable Sami. We have had so much of impact this evening in today's presentation, and I believe we have a lot to take home for our family, our community we're representing, and our whole nation, Nigeria. Please don't let this slip off your hand. Information is power. And I would like to let us know that this weekend, this Saturday, 26th of February 2022, live Kano is going to explode because we have a super event that is going to take place in Kano. So I want you to get ready. Wherever you are, you can call in your friend, your family, let them be part of this meeting. It's going to be super. Our ambassador is going to be there live. Our Honorable Sami and great leaders in Nigeria are going to be there live. And I believe we are going to benefit a lot because we are really positioning, this Kano as one of the major city in the north, to open up this opportunity to our people to be part of it. We already seen green light because the atmosphere is bullish, and I want you to get prepared. Please don't let your brothers and sisters miss out. And leaders, if you're already a member, if I were you, I will be on my way to Kano a day before that event day, because it's going to open the opportunity. A lot of people are waiting. They want people to attend to them. So you can bring in your prospects, your friends, family, a lot of people. Even if anybody in Kano, just come there. A lot of people are waiting to be. We're doing this in one of the biggest hotels in Kano, and it's going to be explosive. So just get ready. Get ready. Right now, I'm in Kano, and we are already setting up. We are preparing. It's a super event. We're going to give opportunity to people. It's going to be massive because Ambassador is going to be there. And Honorable Sami, Dr. Sami, I know he's going to be there. And he's going to set fire. We are going to blow the mic. So just get ready. It's going to be good. So on 26th, and this is going to take place in Tashio Guest Palace. You know, it's an international hotel, it's a foreign hotel, and a lot is waiting for you. Item 7, be ready. And we're going to have opportunity also for the new partners also to dine, you know, to have banquet with Ambassador, and we're going to open a super opportunity for you. So just get ready. It's going to be mind-blowing. Thank you, Ambassador. It's been a wonderful time, a wonderful presentation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, my friends. I'll see you next week. Everybody, a very nice evening. And with this, I can say, Build Sky will save the planet for everybody in the world. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good night, sir.